All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to talking here. Somebody's got to talk intelligently. It might as well be me, right? Yeah, even if I'm just talking to myself, I've had better conversations with myself than I have with successful and famous people. Yeah. It's like, you got to understand this is the apocalypse and I'm the Messiah and we need to live the Lord's Prayer now. Okay, well, we'll see you later. All right, well, you have an interesting time. David Rockefeller has a piece of surveillance equipment in everybody's pocket, right? Okay. I don't carry one, but you do, right? Okay, I get that fact, Jesus was explaining to me today, all those people, we're not worthy of Jesus' love or forgiveness. I know, you're not. Okay, you live in the Lord's Prayer? No, then you're not worthy of Jesus' love and forgiveness, and you can't get into the kingdom of heaven until you are. So stand up for the Lord's Prayer. Be worthy. I'm not worthy. Okay, Jesus paid all. So he stood up for the Lord's Prayer and was murdered and turned into a martyr by a corporation that mass murders people in the name of philanthropy. You get someone like King Missile, Jesus must have been a really good guy. I don't know. Can you fucking read? I didn't really get the magnitude of it either till Alan Gibson explained it to me in that frozen food aisle at Fry's Fruit and Jug on Highway 92. And, he said, no, Earl, he goes, that guy sat there and had dinner with his wife and friends and then went and was voluntarily murdered for being truthful and faithful. Okay, the next day. It's a very serious man. It's more serious than Donovan selling records saying he's like Haile Selassie. That's true that. You know what I'm saying? So when you get a guy that sits there and tells Jesus, I'll do whatever you need me to do, and then he does it. Okay. Do you really think I have any peers in Las Cruces, New Mexico, much less on this planet Earth on YouTube? Seriously? Okay. You think you're my peer? Okay. Yeah, billions of dollars and billions of followers. Yeah, okay. How's that bag of silver at your feet there, Judas? Okay. Work hard for that. Work hard every day. You Kobe Bryant yourself. Turn yourself into a legend. Yeah. You the Black Mambo now or Dred Scott? Which one are you? Are you the decision? You making a decision? How about great Ridley Scott? Are you great Ridley Scott? You make another propaganda movie for millions and billions of dollars? You don't see the significance of the crucifixion. Wow. How come Einstein didn't explain it? Feynman? Oppenheimer? Bueller? Smoot? Arnold? Kip Thorne? Michio Kaku? Oh, talk to Tyson. He's too busy looking at the stars. Look, he lives in L.A., but maybe he does. I don't know. Don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It don't matter to me. All right. So, wow, what a bunch of jerks. You guys are horrible. Last night in my dreams, I'm sitting there, I was looking at all this stuff. I was like, if Mark Zuckerberg isn't David Rockefeller's grandson, he sure acts like it. Yeah. He acts just like him. You ever been to Facebook? It's just like David Rockefeller, If you want to make lots of money, do everything the way I say. You can get in my club. If you don't want to make lots of money, I'm throwing you out of my club and you'll never get back in my club. It's like, yeah, I can't wait to go to his Thanksgiving dinner at the Rockefeller House. Wow. That's right up on my Christmas to-do list with me. Like I used to tell Shar and get back with Stephanie. Okay, you saw my New Year's resolutions. Get full frontal lobotomy, get back with Stephanie. I can be very obnoxious. Yes. I think we've all figured that out by now. But no, man. And you think these people studying this, before I turned 4 years old and explained to Spencer J. Kimball, no, it's wrong for an innocent person to pay for a guilty person's crime. It's in Proverbs. I'm 4. I wasn't even 4 yet. I turned 4 that summer when Patrice was born. Yeah. I was not even 4 years old. And I could explain things to you better than Kip Thorne, Francis Arnold, and George Smoot. Okay. I was watching the Lone Ranger and Tonto on TV. Him say, you in big trouble. You just like, what? Don't give the owl Your Tootsie Pop. Okay, don't give the owl your Tootsie Pop, man. Find out for yourself. I've never gotten through without biting. You all bite. Earl was like, what's the best? I don't worry about the apocalypse stuff anymore. It's all taken care of. I don't sit there. When's this going to happen? What's that? I used to could. Well, because I was very uncomfortable. Still uncomfortable. After a while, you get like, like I used to do with my mom with her Granny Kramer guilt trip. But Ma, it's like, you look terrible. Yeah, it may make sense. Shouldn't I? Have you ever read the book of Job? You ever story about Job there? Job in the Bible? Job and Jonah in the Bible? You ever read those? Or did they make any sense? Have George Smoot explain it to you. How about Frances Arnold? She's a damn genius, right? Oh, Kip Thorne, man, he's brilliant. You worked on Interstellar? It's a propaganda movie. It's like saying, you worked with Joseph Goebbels? Is that your resume? Wow, he had a billion-dollar budget equivalent in his time, maybe trillion-dollar, but huge budget in his time. Yeah, Joseph Goebbels, him and Avery Brundage. Right? Anybody else want to pretend to be? Yeah, it's like when you watch them propaganda movies, right? And they had the ones about Jackie Robinson. The other day I was shooting hoops in the bar and just thinking about the ones that, because what they want the political agenda to sound like, they take the actual text and then they have somebody, they said I'm uncouth. And that's not what it was. It was, hey, Mick, hey, Mr. Ritchie, they said I'm an uncouth nigger. They said I'm acting like Snoop Dogg. Are you kidding? Me act like Snoop Dogg? I'm like Barack Obama, right? That's what he was saying. Okay, that's a nigger. It's like Michael Peoples with Al's boyfriend back in Seattle back in the day. There are niggers and there are niggers. He goes, the niggers make us niggas look like niggers, and I ain't no nigger. Right? Basically, what he was saying is there are people that are uncouth. And then there are people with truth, with couth. Put up a please sign, you know what, feeling good, we could, we should, we would, stop. Think for a moment, okay? And now sway, while we convey, people with couth. And then there are people with no couth. They will keep doing prostitution commercials for money on TV. You all giving it away too easy. Y'all giving it away. You got to slow down. You got to make sure the price go up. That pussy's got to be premium pussy. If you're going to pay lots of money for it. Yeah. It's like Impractical Jokers, only taller. What's the difference? It's same sin. Just another dumbass doing. You need to, people are going to choose you being like Charlie Manson. You need to park the puck between the eyebrows like my sister taught me. A lot of homosexual men told me it looks sexy, don't pluck. It's like, really? You think it looks sexy? I think I'm going to pluck all my eyebrows. I'm just kidding around. I do not want you to find me sexy, man. I don't want you masturbating, thinking me around riding your bumper. No. To commit the sin in the mind is the same to commit it in the flesh. Get the hell up on out of here. You think you work for DARPA, the NSA, NASA, or FBI, or SAS, or all together? All together now. Okay. You ever been in company with the worst perverts in the history of the world? Had billions of dollars and thought you were going to leave a legacy as one of the most famous people in the world? Completely ignored the most meaningful person that ever existed in your lifetime? And then thought you were going to get up today and, put the rinse and recycle back on. You know what I'm saying? Clean up all my mess. I haven't committed a sin in my entire life. Nancy, pass me the jelly beans. I'm a good person. I'm as good of a person as Lyndon Baines Johnson, Jimmy Carter, who are those? Then the other assholes that came after I died, like William Jefferson Clinton, Barack Hussein Obama, Joe Say It Ain't So Biden, and Donald Me Money Bin John Dup Trump. You need to go to John, okay? Go shit in your money bin. It ain't. That's all your money's worth. Money ain't real. AI getting very intelligent. I'm going to be supremely intelligent. More intelligent than XII. He's mad at me. What, you going to go all Putin on my ass? How about Netanyahu with a Pope Francis mule on the side? No, I don't sit around going, oh, these people. It's like, who done gone and did that thing done all right? 0 views. You have 500 subscribers I know it's the keeping my algorithms the same. So, I feel like, oh, curse you all. It's like, The moment you don't accept the beauty of the Lord's Prayer and deny the living word is the moment you curse yourself and your children to hell and deny heaven for another day. So I look at the calendar and go, oh, well, tomorrow's February 2025. Okie doke. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Yep. Who's good? Me. Who's not good? Anybody who doesn't stand up to live the Lord's Prayer with me. Odelay. Okay. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. Okay? If you want to be, go do things in my name. Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. Christ. There you go. He's the living Messiah. If you sit there and say, no, Jesus is Messiah. Jesus is not living among us. Haile Selassie was the Messiah then. Haile Selassie died in the 1970s. He is no longer the Messiah. Earl's the Messiah. Okay? He will always be the Messiah. But the living word among us is the one you have to honor and be like. I don't see nobody saying Haile Selassie is the Messiah standing up for the Lord's Prayer with me that was on the Jimmy Kimmel show, do you? Okay. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on. All right. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Don't worry about it. David Rockefeller's one of his eyes on you 24/7. Me, I close him, try to go to sleep, and get his would-be grandson in my head with his metaverse going, you are such a little asshole. Yeah, you're training your kids to be likable to John Davison Rockefeller. You know how many men that man, you know how people, poor people that man killed to keep his empire? And you're raising your kids to be just like their grandpa? That's just not, put on a show. This is my happy face. This is your public face. This is your private face. This is where you kill people for money. This is where you go out in public and act like you don't. Wow, that's pretty horrible. See, I don't kill people in private. So when I go out in public and say I protect people publicly and in private, you can trust me. All right, love you guys.